Gonzaga Nation SI with a special guest previewing the Gonzaga Santa Clara game. None other than head coach of the Broncos in his sixth season at Santa Clara, doing a fantastic job with his group this season, Coach Herb Sendek. Coach, thanks for joining.
Hey, my pleasure.
When you look at the progress of your team this year, you guys got off to a terrific start, started with an opening night win against Pac-12 Stanford. But then you guys hit a pause because of a big-time post Josip Brankic getting injured. But now you guys are playing some terrific basketball. Give us a little bit of sense of what your season has been like.
Yeah, we got out of the gates playing some good basketball, and then we did have to navigate some health issues. We lost Josip for a month with mono, and then it probably took him at least another 2 weeks, Dan, before he began to even resemble himself, physically just being able to get up and down the court and catch his breath. And at the same time, another one of our key front court players, Jaylen Williams, went out with a foot injury for a couple of months. And so it really forced us to kind of rethink some things with our rotation, and some guys had to play different positions than we had them platooned up to that point. But then fortunately, Josip returned, Jaylen returned. We did hit a COVID pause like most of the teams in our conference and around the country for about 3 weeks. And now finally, we've had a little bit of continuity for the last several weeks, although we've played a lot of games with the makeups and stuff.
Yeah, games are coming fast and furious for the WCC, that's for sure. When you look at that, for a lot of times for a young player, they can either embrace that challenge of playing so quickly, or they can kind of run from it. You've had a young player in Jaylen Williams that I think's had a breakout season. He's challenging for the scoring lead in the league. What are you seeing from Jaylen Williams over the course of this year, and was that expected, or was it a little bit of a surprise for you?
Yeah, we've seen the steady progress, and we really expected him to take this next step, which he has done this season. To your point, he's had a terrific career. Once again, not to make any excuses for anybody, but last year was, just so atypical in the circumstances that he and our guys had to deal with. But nonetheless, he just continues to improve. And to your point, I think it's pretty clear he's had a breakout year.
With the challenge of the WCC this year, you guys have, and I don't say this out of disrespect, you guys have been an upstart. I don't think people were expecting you to be challenging for third at this time. I think USD has been an upstart as well by winning a number of games early in league. But when you look at the league and the depth, it's pretty dang impressive. You've coached in two really good leagues, the ACC and the Pac-12. How big of a challenge is it, and how fun is it for you as a coach to prepare week in and week out?
Well, the WCC is also having a breakout year. I think we just continue to grow as a conference. I think Gonzaga deserves a lot of credit for that, because they continue to challenge everybody to be better with the greatness that they've been able to maintain. And our league right now has tremendous coaches. The preparations are challenging. We have outstanding players. And so, yeah, it's extremely competitive right now. And, as the cliche says, for us, there's no easy games. Every game we have to be at our best if we're going to be competitive and have a chance to win.
When you look at the remaining road for you guys, what is the key focus points for you guys? Obviously, you have Gonzaga tonight, then you've got the final week of the regular season. Where are you guys still looking to improve to get ready for the WCC tournament?
Yeah, I think it's incumbent that we continue to improve on a broad-based front. If you're the same team today that you were even a few weeks ago, let alone mid-season, you're not good enough anymore, because that's what teams do. They typically get better. And so that has to be a never-ending quest for us, as I know it is for all teams. And the quality of basketball has really been good. It's at a high level. And there are just so many teams in our league right now playing their season best basketball, regardless of where they may sit in the standings or what their record may be. If you watch any team in our league today and then you put a tape in from several weeks ago, you could see exactly that progress.
When you look in the transfer portal, and you guys got a really good grad transfer in PJ Pipes from Wisconsin Green Bay, because the transfer portal is so important now, what are the things that you focus in on?
In terms of deciding who to go after?
Yeah, is it player dependent, or is it culture specific, or is it a combination of things that are important for you, because that's becoming so important for any program these days?
Yeah, I think, fit is always imperative. And when you talk about fit, as you know, certainly talent and skill level is a part of the equation, but certainly there's more to it than that. Programs have their own unique culture. There's obviously a lot of commonalities, but there are also some uniqueness. And in terms of the university, in terms of the program. And so anybody you recruit has to, not only hopefully meet the talent and the skill criteria, but they also have to fit in with the university. They have to fit with the basketball program and the culture, and that's always important.
Last question, Coach, before I let you go, is you guys played against Gonzaga right when league play opened up and started. You guys have shown tremendous amount of improvement, but I also think you guys got Gonzaga on their best offensive night of the year. What are some of the things that you have to take away from Gonzaga to have a chance to win on Saturday?
Well, we have to do just about everything better, that's for sure, because whether it was because of them being at their best or us, really facilitating that, they really mowed us down. And you look at the numbers on the stat sheet, and your eyes just either pop out or tear up, depending on what side you're rooting for.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. I wish you the best of luck on Saturday against Gonzaga, and I look forward to the WCC tournament, because that is going to be a very fun tournament to follow, because there's lots of different storylines depending on which team you're pulling for. So thanks again for joining.
Hey, my pleasure, Dan, and have a great day.